Ukrainian troops hold on, with Bakhmut not encircled yet. A grueling 7-month battle for the frontline city of Bakhmut is coming down to street-by-street fighting and skirmishes on rural roads and settlements on its outskirts, where Ukrainian forces are digging narrow trenches into the muddy ground to fortify their positions. Ukrainian officials say Russian forces have not yet seized full control of the city, whose capture would offer the Kremlin a symbolic victory after months of battleground setbacks and Ukrainian counteroffensives. Analysts at the Institute for the Study of War, the U.S. think tank, said Russian forces appear to have conducted a turning movement in parts of the city, a military maneuver intended to dislodge Ukrainian troops from their defensive positions, but have not yet forced their withdrawal or encircled the city. Here's the latest on the war and its ripple effects across the globe. Key developments. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky praised Ukrainian fighters defending Bakhmut in his nightly address on Saturday. He has repeatedly cited the city as the scene of the fiercest fighting on the front lines in recent weeks. Kiev is planning to use confiscated Russian assets to help fund the country's rebuilding, Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal said Saturday. Ukraine has already confiscated some $460 million from Russian banks and is working on an international agreement for reparations to be paid to individuals and the state, he said. Battleground updates. Ukrainian resupply routes out of Bakhmut are increasingly limited, according to the British Defense Ministry. 2 key bridges have been destroyed within the past 2 days. Ukraine's military is reinforcing with elite fighter units Ukrainian-held areas in the city's northern suburbs, which are under attack from Russian forces and Wagner Group mercenaries. British defense officials said nearly 4,000 residents are believed to be living in shelters in Bakhmut without enough electricity or water, Deputy Mayor Oleksandr Marchenko told the BBC on Saturday. Police are attempting to persuade people, especially those with children, to evacuate from parts of the city where Russia is closing in, The Guardian reported. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu met with deployed troops in a rare visit to the front lines in eastern Ukraine. According to statements and videos posted on Telegram by the Russian Defense Ministry, the head of the Wagner mercenary group last month unleashed a fierce public attack against Russia's military leadership, including Shoigu, accusing them of blocking his requests for ammunition. Global impact. 2 Ukrainian pilots are reportedly in the United States to fly military flight simulators, Reuters reported, citing an unnamed U.S. defense official. Kiev has long been pushing, without success, for the United States to send F-16 fighter jets to aid in the conflict. A senior Pentagon official recently told Congress that Ukrainian forces would need at least 18 months to learn how to fly and maintain the fighter jets in combat. Estonia is holding a general election on Sunday, in a test of Prime Minister Kaja Kallas and her strong military support for Ukraine. Polls indicate her center-right Reform Party is likely to win. Kallas's main opponent has suggested that Estonia's level of military aid to Ukraine undermines the nation's own defenses, according to the Associated Press. From our correspondents, talking to children who left Russia about the war in Ukraine. In Russia's emigre communities outside the country, swelled by hundreds of thousands who have fled in response to the invasion of Ukraine or to avoid conscription, teachers in newly established Russian schools are grappling with how to talk to children about the war, writes the Washington Post's Francesca Ebel.